Summer update's not even done. We're just on our week 3. We have a lot of new stuff. A complete new game mode we're going to be introducing to Rival. Matter of fact, in these upcoming weeks.
Oh
So
wow.
the summer update's just started, and then for the new game mode we're going to be releasing. There's
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 4 of ServerTalks. It's been a while since we've done another episode, but as promised, as I tweeted, today we are with Um3, owner of HCRIVAL. How you doing, dude?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks, bro. Thank you so much for coming on. Obviously, guys, you guys saw the tweet a few months ago. Well, not a few months ago, about a month ago. We were scheduled to do this. Obviously, there was some stuff going on with me. So we've finally sat down. We're getting to do it. Again, thank you so much for coming on, bro. How you doing, man? How's everything going on with you?
I'm just doing good. I'm just chilling, vibing, living life.
Brilliant, dude. Obviously, quarantine. What's it like? What's it like in Netherlands?
I live in Norway.
Oh, Norway. Shit, sorry, bro. My bad. What's it like in
Yeah,
Norway?
it's good. We're just everything just opened up. There's nothing much really going on here. Everything's back to normal,
Is it still? Is it
back to
still
our
quite
schedules.
strict?
No, no, no. We're not on lockdown anymore. Everything's back. Like you can go to the shops. The only
What?
thing is, it's just like when you go in stuff like clothing stores and shops
Yeah.
like that. You're gonna have to before you enter. You're gonna have to use that whatever that thing is called. What's it called again in
What?
English? The
The
ant.
masks?
Not the masks. The thing you wash your hands with, antibacterial,
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
yeah. Hand sanitizer.
Yeah, yeah, hand sanitizer. Exactly. Yeah,
Damn.
you gotta use that. And then also, yeah, if you go to the gym, right after you've used, like, say you've used a tool, you gotta wash
Yeah.
it up.
Oh shit.
So, yeah.
Dude, I went shopping the other week, and the amount I probably had about 50 fucking different types of smells of hand sanitizer on my hand. It was ridiculous. Every shop you'd walk into, they'd make you sanitize. I had about 50 different scents on my hand. It was ridiculous. So,
Yeah.
dude, obviously in this free time, you've probably binge watching Netflix, right?
No, I don't really watch Netflix, and if I do watch Netflix, I just watch a movie.
Oh, sweet. Have you have
Uh,
you what have you watched any new movies at all? Or
no, not really. I don't really.
damn,
I'm not
dude.
really.
Right. Well, obviously, we'll kind of keep it regarding the server. So obviously, HE Rival, maybe like a few weeks ago, put out their summer update. Now, if you guys obviously don't know, HE Rivals, all of their info will be in the description. HERival.com. Obviously, Rival on top. For some of the people that don't really know what kind of was new about HE Rival, do you wanna kind of give a few of the things that was new about the summer update?
So the first new big thing that we introduced for our summer update was our demonic map. We changed it up. If you guys play H Rival, you used to play H Rival. We used to have it called Crowns, and we changed it up to demonic. We changed it up at a bunch of rank names, making it all like one themed. So like there's a new demon rank including. So everything's gonna just more clean, and then we fixed a lot of known bugs. And yeah, we got a cool trailer if you saw that. It was really cool. A lot of people liked it. Yeah, it was overall just a cool summer update that we used a lot of time on. And yeah, that's basically just fixed a lot of bugs, made the players enjoy themselves. I think a lot of players are enjoying the summer update, as a matter of fact.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously it's looking good. Obviously on the summer update, you guys brought on a crap ton of players, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Quite
think we peaked
crazy.
at yeah, we nearly peaked at 500. It was we were like 450, I think. I don't
Yeah, that's
remember.
ridiculous. Yeah, and obviously, as you said, there's loads of stuff fixed to make the player experience a lot better. So obviously, and that's been quite obvious because your SOTWs
Yeah.
recently have been peaking quite a lot, and it's ridiculous. And obviously, it's amazing because obviously everything happening with Faithful and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, Faithful's not really doing SOTWs. Unfortunately, obviously Oliver's got his stuff going on. There was an announcement in his Discord, so now probably is the best time for Rival to be peaking. I think you've definitely done that. Obviously, Valor's not released yet. Viper probably is one of the only ones along with you guys out there right now, and I think it's quite obvious how you guys nearly did actually hit like 500 on Sunday, I think, wasn't it? You guys hit it quite close,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Brilliant, dude. So for some of the viewers, obviously we had an attempt at this, but obviously stuff was going on. So just a little bit about you, dude. How old are you?
I'm 15.
That is crazy, dude. And what age did you start working with Ethan? Obviously on Rival.
I started with him like 10 months ago.
Damn. Was it?
Like,
how did you kind of get involved with him? Were you just kind of friends before, or was it sort of like he kind of needed assistance?
Uh, hold on. Can you give me 1 second?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Alrighty, we are back. So we'll get straight back into it. So obviously, you weren't the main creator of Rival, correct? You just like kind of helped out. You kind of obviously came on board with Ethan and obviously helped him out with all the great stuff that's come out recently, right?
Yeah, correct. That's
Yeah,
right.
brilliant. So how did you kind of get involved with Ethan? Because obviously you've both come up with bloody amazing ideas that's obviously made you guys quite unique. Hence why you guys have brought in quite a lot of players. So how did you kind of get involved?
I was first just working on another server called Verix, back in the days, and then Ethan used to have a developer of one of my friends. Yeah, I don't really want to get into that so much. It's a little bit drama behind
Yeah,
the
of course.
scenes,
Yeah,
but
no worries.
yeah. But yeah, Ethan. We had mutual friends. I started talking to Ethan a lot, like on a daily. Became good friends, and then we just, thought it would be a cool idea for us to be working together. I had some pretty cool ideas to bring to Rival, and Ethan, we just became really good friends, thinking, yeah, this will be cool working together.
Brilliant. And did you guys kind of always get along, or was there sometimes obviously stuff coming between you guys, or was there anything? Was there ever any like? Obviously, you don't have to go into details, but was there any issues between you two, or has it always been quite smooth sailing?
I'd say it's always been smooth sailing. Like I never had any problems with him. I have talked to him and told him to do some stuff, but like it's not drama. It's just me
Yeah,
asking him kindly, and he's done the same to me. But other than that, yeah, we've always had, we've never had any arguments.
that's
Like,
brilliant.
yeah.
Great. So how did you guys? Obviously, as you explained, you guys did the summer update, which obviously brought in a lot of players. How other like what other methods did you guys find for obviously some owners watching this wanting to progress their server on to get in obviously better players, better fan base, player base? What did you do to kind of bring in more players?
What we did to bring in more players.
Yeah.
Obviously,
What did you guys kind of do to make it unique and stuff?
honestly, like to get players. Is that like what you're main asking for? Like how to get players, or
Yeah.
what do you mean?
How do you kind of grow your player base?
Yeah, I get it. So, honestly, you gotta have a decent amount to start with. If you don't have anything to start with, like if you're starting with the $10 budget, I don't think you could go that far, honestly. But Rival is like it's turned to to that company or business that we don't need to like put in our own funds from our own pockets. The server funds itself now.
Yeah.
So basically, all the money we had saved up, we've been saving up a good amount for the summer update, and then we saved it up, and then we just paid a bunch of developers to make some features such as custom enchants, new ability items for players to see some new taste on ability items.
Yeah.
We added partner packages. Got a complete new like terrain build, and changed all the ranks. Added a new rank called demon rank, and changed up the crates. What else? We did a lot of stuff, and we got the trailer too. Trailer was one of the most hyped thing I was about because I just saw the trailer. When I saw the trailer, I was just so hyped for the summer update.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think trailers are like probably one of the best ways because obviously then you can do like invite rewards for like keys and stuff, which actually makes the players have to log on. And
yeah,
I completely agree with you because I remember back in the day when I used to watch like obviously when Velt was popping, Arcane and stuff. I remember watching the Arcane trailers and I used to sit there like Jesus Christ, I cannot wait to get on this like. And the trailer you guys had made was pretty hype. Like honestly, I'll try find a link and leave it in the description. You guys can go watch it. But it was something else. It was pretty good.
yeah.
So yeah, I think
And
you're right. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah. Summer update's not even done. We're just on our week 3. We have a lot of new stuff. A complete new game mode we're going to be introducing to Rival. As a matter of fact, in these upcoming weeks.
Oh wow.
So the summer updates just started, and then for the new game mode we're going to be releasing, there's going to be another cool trailer like that. It's not going to be that long. It's going to be like 40 seconds, and it's just going to be teasing that whole good, and it's going to be up on a lot of YouTubers' channels to
That's
just
crazy.
hype them up more.
Is there any way you could give us like a small kind of idea as to what it's kind of gonna be? Like, is it gonna be PvP based? Is it gonna be?
Yeah, it's gonna be PvP based. It's something the community on Rival always wanted, and
Oh wow.
so they wanted
Okay.
it, so we brought it to them. They've been asking for like since the start. They've been asking Ethan, have you ever had plans of adding this? Don't really
Oh.
want to say it. You guys gonna have to wait, but it's
Okay.
gonna be cool when it comes out.
That is sweet. So obviously you said it in the next couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, in the next couple of weeks.
Damn, that is gonna be sick. Did you
We're hoping.
go
I
ahead?
can tell you dates. We're hoping to do it before the end of this month,
Oh,
before
okay.
July ends. So yeah.
All right. Well, you guys heard it here first. There is a new game mode coming. Is it a unique HC rival game mode, or is it a
No, no,
one
no.
that you guys have
It's been
developed into your own?
it's a game that's been in this community and other servers. It's still on other servers. Not a lot of HF servers,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
on servers.
Well, I think I have an idea what it is. I'm not gonna say obviously, but that does sound freaking amazing. I'm excited for that. How did you obviously you said that you're coming out with the new game mode. Does any of it ever become like really stressful to the point where you just kind of want to leave it and just like, have you ever had feelings of just wanting to leave everything because it's become too hard or stressful, or has it always been quite, nah, this is what I need to do, I want to make the best and stuff no matter what it costs, or
Yeah.
kind of drains me?
I never get demotivated. I always, like, no matter what happens, I always keep my heads up. Like gravel, we faced a lot of issues. I don't really want to get into it, but
Yeah,
both me and Ethan, we always keep our heads up. There's always bumps we're gonna hit on the road, but we always go through them, and we we do our best to just stay strong, stay motivated, and keep doing rival no matter what.
of
And I think
course.
that's how it's gonna stay. That's how it's gonna stay for the next couple of years. We're not gonna shut down rival. We don't have plans of shutting down rival. We're gonna keep on going and just keep on going and keep the community alive and make sure they're enjoying what they have on rival.
Yeah, that's amazing. Obviously, what I'm going to say, I don't mean in a patronising way, but obviously you and Ethan are both 15, aren't you?
Yeah, we are.
That's pretty incredible, dude, to be running a server which is this successful at your age. That is absolutely incredible. And I'm not patronising you. I'm only a year above you, but that is absolutely incredible, dude. I think people don't. I don't think people understand how hard it honestly actually is. Maybe you guys are quite used to it now, but you guys are 15. Like that's incredible, honestly. Like obviously, like owners like obviously like Oliver's quite old, like Sulliam and stuff was like 19 or whatever. Obviously, like the Viper owners are quite old. That's incredible that you guys are 15 and running a network that gets like 500, 600 players every SOTW. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I think props to you, dude. That's absolutely amazing. Obviously, when we were talking about the new game mode coming out, you guys said that you guys have been listening to community a lot, and I think that's quite key, because I think that's what some servers fail to do. And I don't mean to bring drama into this at all, but some servers fail to listen to the community, and I think, I mean, I don't know if you want to respond to this, just in case, but I don't know. I feel like that is why we're getting servers like Valor opening, because they didn't listen to the community, and now Valor's gone ahead and opened a server which is basically just going to be everything the community wants. So I think it's great that you guys are identifying that right now, whereas some of the servers literally just do whatever they want. So I think that's great as well. It shows the maturity that you both have as well. But yeah, that was incredible. How obviously you guys got some pretty decent YouTubers on your media team. Obviously you got like Zeb, you got Fancy, Lambo, all of the smaller ones like Clean and Clout and stuff, like Koki and stuff as well. How does it feel having like such successful YouTubers believing in you guys? Is it a cool kind of feeling, and how like what's it like actually having them stream and stuff on your server?
Uh, like did like shout out to them. They've sticked with us. They've been working with us for a good amount of time now. I think it's nearly their 4th month at Rival. I think Odie's been at Rival for a good amount, longer than
Wow.
Lambo and Fancy. But yeah, they've sticked with us. They even help us a lot. If a player reports to them about a bug or anything, they'll tell us. They say, yeah, I want that fixed, and then we'll get it fixed. And yeah, it's just, yeah, like I'm grateful for having them on the team. So is Ethan, and I'm grateful for working with the team we're currently working with.
Yeah, and that's amazing. Yeah, obviously you said that you weren't here from the start, but you have played a very key role into it. When did you kind of identify that HC Rival honestly could be something successful? Was it when maybe like you and Ethan were discussing you coming part of the ownership team, or was it when you were actually already part of the ownership team? When did you kind of realize that, like, shit, this could actually be the next big thing?
When I came in, it was 10 months ago. 2 of those months, I just had the owner role. I just really didn't enjoy Minecraft. And then I came back to my apartment back in Norway. I was out in England, in the United Kingdoms. And then I came back to Norway. I was on my computer, and then I just found the motivation back. And then we started just grinding. And then I thought, yeah, this can actually go somewhere. And I started seeing our player count go up every SOTW. And yeah, we're just at the stage we're at now, and we're only going to go up. We're not gonna go
100%.
down or anything. So yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible. How did it? Obviously, you said that obviously it was amazing seeing the player count only go up and stuff, and obviously that is pretty sick. Like when you guys were working on the server, was it what kind of player base were you dealing at when you first came over?
When I came over, we're dealing at player base from 100 to 200 players at SOTW.
And that was only like 6, 7, 8 months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, that is incredible. So since then, you've boosted about 400 players. That is incredible. Yeah. Wow. Well, obviously that shows that you guys with hard work can get somewhere, and that is ridiculous. That you're at a point where obviously you said that you're so grateful for having people like Zeb, Fancy, and all of the media team, not just them two, but that is absolutely ridiculous. So when did you guys kind of start thinking about getting quite known YouTubers, obviously, like the ownership media team, obviously the partners right now? How did you guys kind of come about getting them for some of the owners wanting to find some YouTubers?
We started getting them. So first we picked up Ori, and then he was the only one we had, and he just started, I don't know, he saw something that he liked into Rival, and then we just figured out like it'd be cool if he came in as an owner and actually helped us out a lot more, help us with the media, and then from there Ori got his friends such as Lambo, Fancy, and previous partners that partnered with us such as Bambi, and yeah. So Ori helped us like a shit ton of amount with a shit ton with what's it called, getting big
Yeah,
YouTubers to HUGE Rival.
that is amazing. And obviously, I know this is mostly about Rival and stuff, and I think in general, I think that is great. Obviously, you Um3, you know me. I'm not an ass lick or anything. I think you guys, you, Ethan, Zeb, obviously you three mainly, just because obviously ownership team, of course, and obviously the new owner that's coming as well. I think probs genuinely have to go to you guys. Obviously, you guys dealing with all the development side, obviously getting the YouTubers, and obviously Zeb as well, doing a great job. I think that is incredible, because you guys, obviously you literally started at like 100, 200 players a few months ago, and now you are probably one of the biggest networks for HF out there right now. Obviously, Faithful unfortunately has their issues. Viper's obviously got the name, of course. You guys are still growing and getting your name out there, which is obviously evident, as you guys have gained a lot in the past few months. But it shows that with hard work you can get your name out there. And I only just heard of you guys like 2-3 months ago, and it's crazy how far we've come. I'm already doing a call with the owner in it, and that does show how involved you guys are. Because no disrespect to the Viper ownership or like Faithful or anything, I just don't think they ever would have done this. And I think that again does show how in tune you guys are with the community. You guys always talk and chat with the players. Obviously you do stuff like this, which is incredible, and it's great that you guys are separating yourselves from the other servers, which is amazing, and that does kind of show that you guys are getting a name out there and stuff, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it does.
So how, obviously we spoke about when you kind of realized that this could actually be something big, but when you guys did really start popping off, how did it feel? Like obviously you're having like 500 players on a server at once. How did it feel having to deal with all of that, and how did it feel emotionally when you realized that you did /list and saw 500 players on here?
It was really stressful when we saw that amount, because we were facing some lag issues.
Oh, right.
But we were really happy that we hit that amount. But we were just I would say I was both me and Ethan were pissed because we had 500 players on and we kind of fucked it up by having a little lag issues. Even
Yeah.
though it's a little bit like players like we want the players to have their best the time at Rival every second. They should enjoy themselves every second. They're when they log on the server in the hub to HCF servers. They should be enjoying themselves. They shouldn't having to face any issues with any players or any
Yeah.
server issues. They should just be enjoying themselves, having fun on the game.
Yeah,
And
and I think that's understandable. I mean, all servers go through stuff like that. I mean, it's great that you guys caught it early and fixed it quite fast, and that's actually one thing that I do really like about you guys is that obviously there was obviously like I can't remember if Zeb told you or whatever, but there was a lot of shit going on in chat like recently with racism. You probably know there was a crazy ton of it, and like obviously Zeb blacklisted like 2, 3, 4 people, and that is kind of what I like about you guys is that you guys are quick to react on things like that. Obviously, I'm not going to mention any names. It's quite obvious what other servers are out there right now. But there's some HCF servers where some of the stuff you see in chat is actually disgusting. Like, and I understand freedom of speech and stuff, but again, it's good that you guys are hot and stuff on that because it is a key subject, especially with everything going on. And that is kind of what I admire about you guys. You're quick onto things, and
yeah,
that does show a great successful server.
yeah.
So we'll kind
There's
of
like
go ahead, mate.
yeah. I mean, the thing with racism is like some other servers. I don't want to really say any names, but
Yeah, of course.
there's people at the ownership team who are racist themselves. So I mean,
Yeah.
if they're racist, well, I wouldn't call them racist, but they misuse words that they shouldn't be using.
Yeah.
And if they're misusing it, they probably would think, yeah, I mean, obviously they don't. If the owners use it, like they're not gonna blacklist me or ban me for it. So
Yeah.
they'll obviously just use it themselves, and then that's just making the HF community toxicer than it already is.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think what you just said now is actually such a key thing because one of the key reasons why I genuinely was thinking of quitting HCF and going into staffing is because of the toxicity. It's like it's not even me being salty. It just is horrible. Some of the stuff people say. And like it's not just me being butthurt, like oh someone said I'm shit at PvP or something. It's not that. It's just some of the stuff people say is actually disgusting. And as you said, if the ownership team of a network's using stuff like that, then obviously they're just gonna think, oh I can get away with it if they're saying it. And I think that's
Yeah.
again that's good that you guys are on that. But yeah, obviously you guys doing so well. Obviously you probably are. We're not going to go into exact figures, but you probably are drumming in quite a bit of money. Are you quite responsible with your money? Do you ever kind of buy yourself some cheeky things, or do you quite like to save it up and stuff, and then maybe use it in the future on like investments or whatever? Because some owners obviously save it all up, go into a foreign exchange market, they invest into stuff. What are you kind of like with your cut?
Huh?
What are you kind of like when obviously when all the servers money comes in and stuff, and obviously after it all gets reinvested, what are you kind of like? Do you sometimes buy yourself stuff, or are you more of the type where you kind of save up your money and keep it for the future or whatever?
Uh, Honestly, I'll enjoy myself with some of the money I get, but then obviously, you're gonna have to save up some. Think about your future. Think about any plans you have. If say you want to expand from Rival and go into another community in Minecraft, you just save up and then you have money ready for that. So obviously, yeah, I do get some cheeky stuffs there and here, just enjoy myself
Yeah, of
with my
course.
friends. But
I mean, all the
other
hard
than
work,
that,
all the hard work has to pay off for something, right? Might as well get you some sort of nice clothes every once in a while, or whatever. But yeah, I think you're right.
yeah, yeah,
So did working
yeah.
on the server ever kind of impact your real life? Because I spoke to I think the first owner interview I did, he said that he had severe, like because of all the stress and stuff, he had quite bad mental health issues. He was stressing a lot. He had bad anxiety. Did this ever kind of impact you, or did it ever impact your family life?
Uh, no, it didn't really impact me. The only thing that it impacted was my sleep schedule.
Oh yeah. Is
But other than
so
that,
just the sleep schedule?
just a sleep schedule, and then maybe sometimes, just I was always registered to school, but there was just some days I just like say I just didn't go because I was too busy. But yeah,
Um3, bro. You need to go to school. So what's schooling like? Do you guys have like is it like how do you separate your years? Because obviously over here we have like year 1, year 2, year 3, whatever. What's it like with you guys?
We have first you start from year 1 to year 7. That's the also called primary school, whatever you call it in England, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
from year 8 to year 10, that's high school. High school, yeah, and then from year 10, when you're done with year 10, you go back to something called year 1 to year 3, but in a different way,
Oh wow.
and then that's college pretty much, and then yeah, you're done basically.
Damn, that is confusing. Obviously, we have reception, which is like a year below year 1. We have reception to year 6, which is primary, and then year 7 to year 11, which is secondary. That is so different. That's crazy. So
Yeah,
obviously, when you got involved with the server, did you tell your parents at all? Do they know now or?
yeah. They've always known I've done business on Minecraft. This is not the first server I've owned. So yeah, it wasn't a real didn't come really a shock to them when they when
Yeah,
I used to say get
nice.
him that. So
Yeah, because I remember the first owner I spoke to, I think he owned like a Skyblock server and he was making quite a lot of money, and he was the only owner, so that all the cut was to him. He bought himself. Are you familiar with Stone Island?
yeah,
Yeah, he bought himself like a Stone Island sweatshirt and like Gucci shoes, and his parents nearly like called the police on him because they thought he was a drug dealer.
yeah,
He
it's
didn't. He
crazy.
literally he didn't tell his parents anything. It was ridiculous. But yeah, did your parents ever try kind of getting you away from the Minecraft business scene, or were they always quite supportive of everything you were doing?
No, they're always supportive. Uh, they've never had an issue. They don't force me like to do stuff. If I find a passion about it, they'll tell me just to go with it. So yeah, they don't really have a problem with me doing Minecraft or doing that.
Yeah, of course. So obviously we kind of touched on the like what kind of you guys used as methods of bringing in players. Is there anything you would have done differently? Maybe if you say you were only just releasing for beta in like a month, what would you have kind of done differently? Is there anything you would have done differently?
If I was releasing a complete new server beta, without knowing without having a reputation on the server,
Yeah,
I'll give players that do slashable or follow your Twitter or anything like that, joining your disc temporary rank for 7 days, so they can try out the server and
yeah,
just see if they enjoy it. So then they get to see how the rank looks like. They get to see what looks are. They get to try out the server too. Obviously, money's not the first thing you got to think creating a server. You got to think on how you're gonna get players, and
yeah.
then from there you got to just expand. So players is the most important thing. So you got to attract players with stuff like that, with some probably F top money or F top money, or just giving them ranks out basically.
Yeah, that's good. Is that something maybe you and Ethan have discussed, or was it a kind of nah, we can't really do that?
What introducing new HF server? What do you mean?
So like the like temporary rank thing, is that something that you and Ethan have discussed, or was it kind of quite hard to implement that now because obviously so late into the release?
Yeah, no, there was something we discussed, but we didn't implement it because uh, it would just be weird adding two ranks, and then if we gave out a rank that people have already purchased, they'll be kind of mad because they purchased it and then you can get it for free now. So it would just be
Yeah,
something hard to implement when you already have had a server that's been running for 1+ years. But if it's a complete new server, it should be easy.
got you. Have you yourself, or maybe you and Ethan, ever thought of maybe expanding? I don't know, to maybe like a Skyblock server or like a faction server. Have you ever kind of thought of expanding? Obviously, you said you guys are coming out with that really cool new game mode, but have you ever thought of maybe like obviously coming up with factions or?
Yeah, we own the Skyblock and Prison server while owning HUGE called a Scorer PvP, and it did pretty good. We were up for around 1 month, I would say, and each release would have at least 100 to 150 players plus on the releases, which was we had one Skyblock map and a prison map.
Oh wow.
Uh, so basically, but then the problem was it was really stressful. Um, you gotta have
Yeah.
everything on point on prison. It's like everything's gonna be on point. and but it's coming back. We just don't know when it's gonna come back. When everything's set up on Rival,
Yeah.
we can like everything. We can ensure players are enjoying themselves. Like that, we'll bring that server back up. But for now, we're gonna focus on Rival. That's our main focus.
Yeah, that's sweet. All right, yeah. So that's all pretty cool. So obviously, you said you did have the other server. Is that so? Obviously, you said it's not open right now, correct?
Yeah, it's not open as of right now.
Wow, that's still pretty amazing how you guys were hitting what you said, like 100 players or so.
100 to 150 players.
Wow,
Literally.
that's incredible. Was that kind of public information that you two both owned that, or was it exclusive ServerTalks Vania info?
No, it was public. We
Ah,
had our ranks.
brilliant.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So what? Obviously, kind of moving it back to Rival, because obviously that's what it's all about. What kind of separates you guys from other HCF servers? I know you guys have quite unique partner items, which obviously you can maybe go into further for people that haven't played Rival before. But overall, what kind of makes you guys different / unique?
Different slash unique is because we have a lot of cool features on the server when you log on. We also have a lot of new ability items. We constantly update our ability items, so it's not just the same old ability items every freaking month. We update them like every other 2 weeks or something,
Wow.
and that's so they can try out new ability items. We try to do our best with that. Any bugs that are fixed, like that get reported, we try getting them fixed as soon as possible, and we take actions to anything that's reported and is inappropriate or bad, like as quick as we can. And if any players ask for support on Telegram, we're not, we don't just leave the player on red. We reply to him. We tell him, yeah, as of right now, I can't because I'm busy, but I'll look into it later. Blah blah blah. And yeah, Rivals is just a server that's been up for 1+ years, so I think a lot of players know about us, even if they don't
Yeah.
play on Rival. They've heard of Rival, but they just don't play it. But that's their own preferred. They probably pretty like playing other servers. But yeah.
Yeah, that's. I think one of the main things you touched on was making sure that you don't leave players on red, because I think what really annoys me. Obviously, we're not going to mention server names because I think that's a bit inappropriate. But what annoys me is that some owners of big networks just literally just like air people that are genuinely like actually trying to help, and they just like ignore them, and that like it's just not fair, because obviously the players are what makes the server. Without them, you're not really going to be anything. And I think it's great that, again, we kind of touched on it earlier, how you, Ethan, Zeb, all of your team, even like your normal staff team and media team, you guys are all really, really community based, which is sick. Like, it's just so different to other servers, and I think that is probably one of the main unique things about you guys, which is incredible. So we'll slowly start wrapping up. It's a smaller, shorter server talks as usual, but we'll go on to the last few questions. Obviously, you guys have been working incredibly hard last few months. What was the best thing that you've kind of come across on Rival that really, really made you feel good? Like, that really made you think, damn, like, fuck, this all this hard work really was worth it. Like, was it a certain player count? Was it reaching a like 100% donation goal? Obviously, you don't have to say the numbers, but what was it that really made you look like, fuck, dude, like, I've really made it now?
The thing that made I think both me and Ethan was when the summer update released and we peaked at the player count we did. I think it was like 492.
Wow.
I think it was something right there. But then yeah, we it was like, fuck yeah, shit, that's crazy. We made it. We've come so far, and we hit 492 players. So yeah, that's what made us really like proud of ourselves after
Yeah.
working so hard, and after getting so much. You always have haters. You always have people that will try saying some bullshit about you, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that if you heard
No, you're
that.
good. You're good. But yeah, so I think what you kind of touched on something there, when obviously no matter what you do in life, and I'm not trying to be like some motivational guru, but what you kind of said, what you said there was so right. Like, guys who are watching this, maybe like even if you're like upcoming owners or like upcoming YouTubers, or if you just sat in your bed bloody watching this right now, no matter what you do in life, I think you have to keep from vouch for this. No matter what you do in life, someone will hate / chat shit about. So just do whatever the fuck you want. Honestly, like, literally no matter what you do, someone will have something negative to say about it. And obviously, being a server owner, you've probably been through worst of it. People being like, "Oh my god, your server's so trash. Viper's better, Faithful's better, blah 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 is better," and you just need to like fucking ignore them. Honestly, as cringy as it is, ignore the haters. Just do you, honestly. And obviously, as you guys have proved, it has worked out. Peaking nearly 500 unique players is incredible.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And trust me, the worst part is it's not even players. You know, players have their own server they prefer. So you know, if they say, yeah, I don't like this server, that's that's their own problem. But you just have general like server owners that own their own server that don't see any success in their server, so they go around hating on other servers in this
Facts.
community, and it's so sad. It's just so sad that
Yeah.
this city.
I think that's what's kind of, as you said, that is kind of what's really sad about the HF community, because back in the day when like obviously like Arcane and stuff were about, everyone was quite together. Like the beef just wasn't as crazy then. Obviously you'd get the occasional beef, but no, like obviously with Valor coming out as well, that's kind of separated the community a little bit more. Obviously it's caused a bit of tension between the YouTubers. Thankfully they're all quite mature about it, but yeah, I mean I think you're right. There's so much toxicity in HF recently, but obviously it is what it is. No, every community is gonna have a bit of that, but it's great that you guys are mature enough to obviously handle it and stuff, which is great. So we'll kind of wrap it up. Obviously, I finish off with asking obviously YouTubers and server owners what kind of their best maybe 3 or 4 pieces of advice are to upcoming server owners / channel owners. What you can think about a bit. What's the 3 biggest bits of advice you could offer upcoming owners?
Always keep your heads up, no matter what. Just stay motivated. Number 2 is try your best to reply to token and like interacting with your community. Try your best to interact with your community. Number 3, honestly, is just keep pushing updates on your server, no matter what the player count is. Those player counts that play on your server is what counts. As of what you have right now, make the best of what you have right now. Sorry for that, but make the best of what you have right now. Like, so say you have 30 players, make the best of those 30 players, so it will go up. It will just go up from there. So those 30 players, if you let them enjoy the server, more players will join those 30 players that are playing. And another one, let me think, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just that basically, and always keep your heads up no matter what.
Yeah, that is amazing. So guys, you've heard it here. Um3, thank you so much for coming on, dude. I appreciate, obviously you are busy. Thank you so much for coming on, dude, and blessing us with the time. I appreciate it so much, bro. Alright guys, make sure you check out all of the info in the description below. Do you want to kind of give a little bit of information about when you guys' SOTWs are and stuff?
Our SOTWs are Sunday 12 p.m. EST. So every Sunday we reset our maps, and you guys get to play again, create your bases, have fights with factions, and just enjoy yourself on the server. If you need any support, you can join our TeamSpeak server, which is ts@HUGE.com, or you can personally message me on Telegram at Um3MC, or message It's Assassin, and that is just It's Assassin. It's Assassin is Ethan, if you don't know, also known as Treybless. So yeah, just message us on Discord, Telegram, or just come in TeamSpeak to get live support from one of our staff members. We'll move you at any time. So yeah.
Brilliant, dude. All the info will be in the description, guys, if you want to join their Discord, if you want to message them, if you just want to come on the server and hang out, play with your favourite YouTubers like Fancy, Lambo, Audi, Clean, all of them lot. Great media team, great ownership team. Make sure you guys come and check it out. All the info will be in the description. Come check it out. Sundays are the SOTWs, as he said. Um3 again, thank you so much for coming on, bro. This was episode 4 of ServerTalks. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great day. See you guys.